Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to my empties video. These are one of my absolute favorite videos to watch and film. I say that every time. They are so old school, but I just love, honestly, like watching people's empties videos to see what they're finishing, you know, what are the products that they are completely going through in their collection, because that usually means they have a pretty solid opinion about it, and or they found something that they really love and will continuously go through that. So I really enjoy these videos. I hope you enjoy this one. I have quite a few empties to go through and I'm excited to get into it with you. I know my hair is looking really crazy today. I put on a cute dress though to compensate for that, although you can only see, you know, from here up, but it's a cute like sporty dress. It's actually from Costco last year and I love that for me. That I am wearing a Costco dress. That's actually really cute. But anyways, the hair we're just gonna, hopefully you can just ignore as we go through here. But I have some makeup in here. I have hair care, skincare, a lot of good stuff to go through. And so let's go ahead and get into it. Let's start with the best stuff, which is my makeup. After I film this video, I'll obviously recycle everything except for these, because these will go into my little bag that I collect with my makeup empties, because I film a total makeup empties at the end of the year and just talk about all the makeup that I finished throughout the year, because obviously that has a lot to do with panning. And then I also like to add up the cost of the products and see how I compare to like what I purchased in the year, and then also how it compares to previous videos, or I guess previous like year-end empties. So all that to say, you will see these again at some point. But the first thing that I'm going to talk about is my Kosas Cloud Set Powder. I finished this up in my project pan. I really enjoyed this powder. I think it was great and I loved it the whole time I was panning it. I thought it was really easy to use. I thought it gave me a really nice natural finish, which is my preference. And I'm happy to have finished it up, because this is one of those, I don't know if this is the right word, but like natural products. And I heard that it goes bad a little bit faster than maybe some other ones. So I did want to prioritize this, which I was able to. When we talk about repurchasing, I don't know, because I always like want to try new makeup, but this is something that I would give a maybe, which to me, I feel like speaks volumes when it comes to makeup and repurchasing. So that is a potential. And then I also finished my lifter gloss in the shade Moon from Maybelline in my project pan as well. And this one, I just love like showing how like completely cleared out it is. I used every last little bit of lip gloss and I'm really proud of that. This is one that I also really enjoyed. I panned Fenty Fussy last year and I had purchased this one as a dupe for that previously. And so I just really enjoyed Fenty Fussy and panning that last year. So I decided to pan this one this year, and it was actually pretty easy to be able to get through. I was able to do it in less than a half a year, and I really enjoyed this one as well. And again, this kind of falls into that like maybe category of repurchasing. I have plenty of lip glosses that I need to get through, but I did enjoy this, so it's not like I would never get it again. And then the last makeup product is just a mascara, which I just finished on its own, not as any sort of project pan. This is the Buxom mascara. I have a bunch of mascaras unopened in my collection that I've purchased during like sales and stuff, and this was just one of those. I don't think I would get this one again. I didn't love the wand. I didn't really love the formula. It just wasn't my favorite. I prefer something that holds a curl a little bit better and gives me a little bit more length, and I just didn't get that as much with this one, but I was happy to use it and finish it up, obviously, because I had it in my collection and needed to do so. I have quite a few like shower items, which I think I'll run through next. So the first is this Olay Hyaluronic Acid Body Wash. I had been seeing this for a while. I think there was like a lot of commercials around these, and I had picked it up. I actually really enjoyed this product. I don't know if I noticed any of like the moisturization benefits that they're touting with the hyaluronic acid, but in general I thought this was a very creamy, nice body wash, which is my preference. I love a creamy body wash that gives me a really good lather, and this did exactly, and you get a ton of product in here. So I have not repurchased this because I have two other body washes that I need to get through first, but I think I possibly would get from this line again. So all to say, I was happy with this one and I did enjoy using it. Another product that I finished up is a Trader Joe's one. This is the Trader Joe's Shea Butter and Coconut Oil Hair Mask. I would not repurchase this one. I'm just gonna say that from the start. I feel like a lot of times brands call things hair masks when they're nowhere near that. Like, I thought this was less moisturizing than my regular conditioner. So if you're gonna call it a hair mask, to me that is like way more conditioning than my regular conditioner. And I just didn't feel like it did. It was nice and it did fine as a conditioner, but to me that's not a hair mask, and that is what I purchased this for. So I don't think I would get it again, but I do like Trader Joe's products. I feel like they're affordable and sometimes you can really get some good ones, but I was disappointed in the fact that this did not live up to being a hair mask in my eyes. And now I have a couple of Tree Hut products. You tend to see these in my empties. The first is this Tree Hut Ocean Glow Moisturizing Shave Oil. I've talked about these several times. I love these shave oils. It's these and then another shave gel that I really like, and I've been using the shave oils for a little bit right now. I have another one in my shower, and they work really well. I feel like I go through them pretty quickly, which to me is kind of like the only negative of these, but this one was really nice. I liked the scent and it just does a really good job. So I will definitely be repurchasing again. And I also was using the Tree Hut Ocean Glow Sugar Scrub, which again, if you guys watch any of my empties videos, you know how I feel about these sugar scrubs. I feel like they do a really good job of getting your legs exfoliated. I use them before I shave my legs and I feel like it helps me with a smoother shave. So definitely something that I've had in my collection and will continue to have in my collection. I've tried other scrubs here and there and I always come back to Tree Hut. I just think they are the best scrub for the price. Another product from Trader Joe's is this pumpkin body butter. So I bought this probably back in the fall and I've just been holding on to it in my collection for a while and finally got around to using it. And I had another body butter in one of my more recent empties from Trader Joe's as well, and that was kind of like the Bum Bum Cream dupe, and I loved that one because I thought it was so nice. And this one I liked as well, but the consistency of the product is a little different. Like, it was still very thick, which I appreciate because when I want a body butter, I'm looking for a body butter, not just a body lotion, which the other one was and this one was too. But this one was almost like too thick and hard to use. It just felt like difficult to rub in. I don't know how to explain it other than that. I just felt like it just wasn't as easy to use, and so that made it not my favorite. Like, I don't think I'd pick up this one again, but I would continue trying their different body butters because I did love the one that I had previously. I do have another Tree Hut product. This is the Coca Colada Aftershave Serum. I tend to be prone to ingrown hairs, so I do obviously the exfoliation that I mentioned, and then usually I do some sort of aftershave type thing a lot of times. And the one that I had been using previously from Tree Hut was a spray, and I think they discontinued it. So I picked this one up in replacement of that, and I did like it, and I think I probably will get it again because it's affordable, and I think it did an okay job. It's not my favorite. I think I still like the spray that I had previously better. And last but not least is Aquaphor, a favorite in my life, in my collection. I use this every single night on my feet. I've been running a lot and I feel like it helps with the blisters. I don't know if it actually does anything, but I just feel like the moisturization helps. And I also have this weird thing where if I don't moisturize my feet before I go to bed, I literally cannot sleep. Or sometimes like I'll wake up in the middle of the night and if my feet feel dry, I'll just lay there even if like nothing else is wrong. I will lay there until I put something on my feet and then I can go back to sleep. I don't know what it is. I don't know why it happened to me, but that is just something that I deal with, and Aquaphor is what I use. This is something that just makes that feeling go away and I can sleep, and I love this for that. And so this is pretty much what I use it for. I also, you know, will use it for a variety of other things, but it's mostly just on my feet before bed. A classic in my skincare routine and just something that I will continue to repurchase and kind of always need to have on hand because I cannot sleep apparently without it. And that is it for my empties. Those are all the things that I finished up. Really happy with this empties haul that I have here. I hope you guys all enjoyed watching this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I hope all of you are doing well and staying safe. And I will talk to you in my next one. Bye.